I'm Kristin Star, and this is day number 212 of my Song a Day project. And the song that I'm doing for today is a weird and depressing song that I was obsessed with when I was younger. This is Adrian by Jewel. Adrian came home again last summer. Things just haven't been the same round here. And people talk and people stare. Oh, Adrian, come out and play. An unfortunate accident in a canoe. Doctor said, I'm sorry, not much I can do. And the air was so still, and his eyes, they did not blink. Oh, Adrian, come out and play. Little Mary Epperson liked him, and she vowed always to watch after him. But he still did not move, and the doctor said it's no use. Oh, Adrian, come out and play. And she sat by his side and watched the years fly by. He looked so fragile, he looked so small, and she wondered why he was still alive at all. Everyone in town had that I'm so sorry look. They talked in a whispered hush, said I'd turn the machines off. But still she sat by his side. She said, life, he won't be denied. Oh, Adrian, come out and play. Yellow flowers decorate his bedroom. Sign above his door said, welcome home. But he just sits and stares. He's awake, but still not there. Oh, Adrian, come out and play. And she sat by his side and watched the years fly by. He looked so fragile, he looked so small, and she wondered why he was still alive at all. Little Mary Epperson grew up lovely, and she still comes to visit him on Sundays. He's like an unused toy. He's got big hands, but the mind of a little boy. Oh, Adrian, come out and play. Adrian came home again last summer. Things just haven't been the same round here. That was my audition of Adrian by Jewel. And I was interrupted by a phone ringing, and then my mom came home and I could hear her car door boop, 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 boop thing. So I don't know how I sounded on the end. Things just haven't been the same round here. Anyway, so that was a song from her first album, Pieces of You, as were two songs I previously have done for this project, those being I'm Sensitive and Foolish Games. I believe those are the only Jewel songs I've done other than this so far. And I wasn't even thinking of doing this one, and I was like, yeah, maybe I should do that song. And it is a very strange and somber song, but an interesting one at that, and it tells a story, and you know, which actually makes it much easier to learn and remember the lyrics. I actually remembered most of the lyrics from like way back when it was new, but I had to get the order down and stuff, and I'm not sure. I might have put the one chorus thing between the wrong verses. I'm not sure, but I think it flowed nicely, and hopefully it sounded good. And yeah, that album was popular when I was in like 6th grade. It probably came out before that, but that's when I got that cassette, and I listened to that song like a million times over. It's like the first morose, macabre, somber sort of song that I ever liked. You know, way, way, way before I ever knew AFI, and way before they were like that. But back when they were doing heavy stuff that I've never really listened to. But anyway, yeah. So I was pretty young. I was like 11 or 12, and I was like obsessed with that song. I listened to it over and over and over, and probably annoyed the heck out of my parents. But because I think that's not sure if that's before I had my own Walkman. I might have initially borrowed my mom's when I needed one back in the day. I'm trying to remember. I had a Walkman on the 6th grade trip, but I think it might have been my mom's. I remember singing on the bus. I think it was on that trip, and like singing loudly with headphones on, which, you know, you pretty much always sound terrible. Which happened once at a Six Flags thing where they had this recording booth, and I don't know if I told the story before, but they had a recording booth, and you would sing a song, like, you know, feel like you're like professionally recording, and I did I think I Will Always Love You, but I could it only piped the music in, not the mic, so I could not hear myself singing. And I was so confident. I thought I'd done such a good job, and they played it like over a large part of the park, and it was horrible, and I was like so embarrassed. So I like took my tape and ran. It was not a pleasant experience. But anyway, that's a total sidetrack. But that is a very interesting song, and since I did know it so well back then, it sort of just like came back to me. You know, I remembered parts of it, but when I was going through the lyrics, I thought it was going to be like whole big to do, and it just like came back. So apparently the filing is pretty good up here, but just, you know, a little disorganized. But anyway, I had always thought it was Little Mary Ackerson. Apparently it's Epperson. I checked 3 different lyric sites. I could have just checked the album liner thing, but did not have it as easily handy as the keyboard. But I don't remember what, if anything else, I was going to say, but that is a different sort of song, and I don't know how it sounds with my voice. I think I sounded pretty good on it, but it actually is sort of powerful at points vocally, and I think that I do a pretty good job on that. So hopefully it sounded good. Hopefully it was not too depressing that people will not want to tune into my future videos. It is a depressing song, but a good one. And I like that they keep them alive. And I'm actually recording this within the actual day that it's supposed to be. I still have to edit the 2 previous videos. I'm still backlogged on that, but I'm recording on a good schedule. So yeah. But anyway, so yeah, I have video 210 in editing. Like I should like just began it earlier. I'm like barely into it at all. And then I have to edit 211 and then this one, which is probably already longer than desirable. So I've got to try to wrap this up. I have to keep these shorter. It is killing me editing like 18-minute videos. But anyway, yeah, when I had the memory card spatial issue, that was actually helping me. I mean, it was really, really stressful, so it wasn't helping me in that regard. But as far as editing, there was not as much video to edit most of the time. But, and it has not been incredibly pleasant out here recording, because there's a litter box on the deck, and the wind was, like, coming in an unfavorable direction, and I was, like, turning around to breathe. It was funny, because earlier when I was practicing the previous song, Human, by Christina Perry, there's a line, I can hold my breath, and I was singing it as I walked past her, and I was like, man, I wish I had. But anyway, yeah, stinky stuff. I think the wind has changed direction now, though, so it's not so bad. But anyway, so, once again, that was my rendition of Adrian by Jewel for day 212 of my Song a Day project. As always, thanks for listening, and please check back often. I'm Kristin Star. Peace. Oh, and also note that I have the swing and slide in the corner here. I thought it went well with the Adrian come out and play thing. Anyway, thanks again for listening. I'm Kristin Star. Peace.